Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I'm your host, College Fade. It's episode 52. We freed Dresden. I went around and looked at a few different things, and I gotta show you. I did the irresponsible thing. I blew a whole bunch of coin on myself. I sold a whole bunch of stuff, and you can see I'm basically out of money, because I went down here and I bought this. Fury-born child. You gotta look at this. Fury-born child, scimitar, +3 enhancement. Okay. This is kind of nutty. Special ability can only be placed on the melee weapons, but listen to this part up here. If it's wielded by a character who has an animal companion, hello dragon, the attacks of the animal companion also gain the Fury-born special quality. Fury-born special ability can only be placed. The weapon draws power from the anger and frustration the wielder feels when battling foes that refuse to die. That would be me. Each time the wielder damages an opponent with a weapon, its enhancement bonus increases by +1 when making attacks against that opponent, to a maximum total enhancement bonus of +5. This extra enhancement bonus goes away if the opponent dies, the wielder of the weapon attacks a different creature, or an hour passes. So basically it goes from a +3 weapon to a +4 weapon to a +5 weapon, as long as you keep hitting the same character. This is awesome, but the best part is it also goes to my pet. So I'm really excited about it. So I spent a lot of money. It was like 65,000, 69,000 gold pieces, something like that. I blew all my cash on it. But that's... By the way, that's how I roll in real life. I tend to save up a lot of money, and then I see something I really want. It's like, oh, I'm going to get that. So, at any rate, it's time to go. My dragon said, you should visit the Citadel before leaving Dresden. Oh, Dresden. Okay, well, here's the Citadel. All right. Well, that's kind of stinky. I was ready to go. My dragon was all like, you need to go. There's these people waiting for you. And so here we have Arcane Weaver. Wait a minute, Arcane Weaver? What's this? I didn't see this person. Who's the Arcane Weaver? Jewelry trader, Arcane Weaver.
I'll go ahead.
What's this person have? What's in this box? What's in the box? Arcane Weaver. Oh, gloves of the ambassador. +5 competency bonus on knowledge, world, and persuasion check. Skinned leather cloak. It puts the lotion on its skin. Okay. He's got a bunch of other stuff here. Lesser gloves of dueling. Celestial protection. Bracers of animal fury. Wow, he's got a bunch of stuff. And he's got scrolls. Oh, this is great. He's got a bunch of scrolls. So if there's anything we don't have, we might want to pick that up. That's cool. Alright. He's got lots of stuff. This is awesome. Stone Call. Reign of Dirt Ground. Oh, awesome. Displacement, fireball. So if we want to take our wizard, which we may want to do, we might want to replace this person here with a wizard. And if we do that, yeah, we're gonna want to get some stuff for her, aren't we? Oh, it's got tons of stuff. He's got all kinds of stuff. So this is great. We can go in here, and this is what I was hoping for in the camp, and we never had it. I really wanted somewhere where I can just go buy scrolls. This is fabulous. Wand of enlarged person. Oh, how many? It's got 33 charges. Oh. I have to buy that. Oh, no, not the other one. Not the shocking grasp one. I don't have a magus with me, which would actually be really cool. Stonefist, molten orb. Oh, this is neat. Create pit, corrosive touch. Plague storm. Ooh. Wand of Frigitus, hideous laughter. We actually have one of those beast shape. Wow. Wow. Scroll of Soul Reaver. This potent death spell. Fortitude for half. Affected by the target spell resistance. It's not that potent, then, is it? Okay, well that was cool. I like that. Loot. Okay. Well, yeah, I went over to the blacksmith and to Horgus Gorm, and I found that sword and was just like, oh, I'm in love. I gotta have that. It affects my pet. Come on. So, we'll go to the Citadel, and we'll see what they want us to see. Oh, here we go. A middle-aged paladin with a genial face salutes you. His sparse gray hair stands in fuzzy tufts on his head, giving him a distinctly unwarlike appearance. Everbright Crusaders reporting for duty. My name is Kaya Kobelin, and I am at your service. Queen Galfrey is gathering the main attack forces in Nerosian. She ordered us to replenish the losses suffered in Canabras and come here. We will support your troops. A tall, dark-eyed lad is standing behind Kayar. He passionately echoes Kayar's words. We are ready to go to the front immediately. Allow us to be the spear of the attack. The old Crusader calls the young man to order. Morveg, don't speak unless spoken to. Don't worry. No one will be defeating any demons without you. Kayar smiles kindly and tousles the boy's hair. Who have you brought with you? Everbright Crusaders mainly, but we have a lot of volunteers who join us. Those who arrived at the Queen's call but didn't want to sit in Nerosian, waiting for the main army to set off. All the hotheads know that the front is here. Kayar nods at the boy behind him, the one who's eager to fight. We picked up this one, too. He walked to Canabras with an old sword in his hand and a few copper coins in his pocket. He was going to keep walking to kill the demons, and then he would probably have laid siege to Threshold, no doubt. The boy's cheeks go pink at the old man's gentle mockery, but he continues to stare ahead resolutely and boldly. Did you fight at Canabras? How are things there? Not personally, no. The Queen summoned me and the bulk of our order to Nerosian. Almost all those who remained behind in Canabras died, and the ones that didn't were disorganized and leaderless. But the order did not perish. New volunteers have been pouring into our ranks. We are licking our wounds. Canabras is rebuilding. Life wins out. People are coming from all over Avestan to help. Many are joining up with the Crusaders, just as it happened back in the First Crusade. Great. You will be serving under my command. The Crusader gives you a friendly smile. It's an honor for us, Commander. Let's give the demons a dusting. Manage Crusade affairs. Oh, so here's our little bit of management like we had in excuse me, Kingmaker. And I do apologize for my cough. It's just the worst thing. Oh my god, this is straight out of Kingmaker. This is the part I hated. Oh no, it's here. It's in the game. Oh no. Now that you have captured Dresden, new options for the Crusade have become available to you. You can now construct buildings and forts in Dresden, issue decrees, and capture and investigate new regions. Both mercenary and trainable units will appear at your commander's headquarters in Dresden. The demon armies will try to take Dresden from you. Great. Destroy them, or else after 7 days of siege, Dresden will be completely blockaded by enemy forces, and you will no longer be able to command the Crusade. To access the Crusade Management menu, click the button. Great. Oh, man. This is just... this is the part of the game I didn't like it in Kingmaker, and I know I'm not going to like it here. Developing each of the Crusade stats open up new options and empower your armies and economy. Military focuses on drilling and training units, recruit both trainable and mercenary units to improve the rank of your military stat. Yeah, great. Logistics focuses on economy and construction buildings to improve the rank of your logistics stat. Diplomacy focuses on establishing contacts with mercenaries and foreign nations, enhance the significance of the Crusade by earning resources of all types to improve the rank of your diplomacy stat. Leadership focuses on morale and army generals. Win battles and level up your generals to improve the rank of your leadership stat. Once the ranked up requirements for one of the Crusader stats have been met, you will unlock the corresponding decree. Your military campaign will require 3 types of resources: finance points, material points, and energy points. Great. Finance points are used for all the Crusade's various needs, but first and foremost, they are needed to recruit units. Material points are used primarily for building and construction, and energy points are used for the recruitment of mythic units and the completion of certain decrees. You gain new resource points each day. Prevailing over demon armies in battle and constructing certain buildings increase the income of resources. You can also purchase the required resources with gold. Yeah, so folks, if you didn't play Kingmaker, this is basically straight out of Kingmaker. This sidebar here and these things, and you had to deal with them with advisors. I don't see any advisors here, thank goodness, but we'll see what we have here. Studying the Sword of Valor. Issue decrees. And the Sword of Valor, the great relic of the Crusades, mysteriously changed upon coming in contact with the commander. What does it mean? Required logistics. The logistics stat reflects the quality of the Crusade supplies. Relics. So if you have these finance points and this materials points in this, you can issue a decree and do this. The skilled craftsman can do some work on the relic. The relic will be augmented Soulshire. Fate of Soulshire. The fate of the phylactery of Stevanius the Rotten. The fate of the crest of the fallen knight. Army military tribunal. Once a traitor, always a traitor. A lawbreaker is a criminal for life. Thus said the commander in the fight for the Lost Chapel. Then he ordered military tribunals to be organized within the army. Now that Dresden is free, the commander's advisors finally have the opportunity to carry out this order. All units gain the military tribunal feat. Chance of skipping action due to negative morale reduced by 5%. Okay. Development. Outpost to Bastion expansion. By upgrading an outpost to a bastion, the commander will expand his territory for buildings, as well as allow the construction of advanced structures there. One fort of the outpost level with at least 3 out of the 4 construction lots filled can be upgraded to a bastion level. 3,000. Great. 500 material points and 400 energy points. Rank up. Forming a military council. Required military. Yeah. A council of officers seasoned in the art of war will help the commander to implement new tactics and diversify his army's ranks with more skilled units. Requires 1 day to solve. The Crusade, forming a diplomatic council. The Crusade depends on the support of Nerosian and foreign countries. The diplomatic council will see to it that no political problems interfere with the regular inflow of gold and recruits to Dresden. Yeah, so great. And then up here, Morales 20, Banner of Victories. Banner of Defense. As long as no Crusader fort is under siege, the Banner of Defense is green. If any fort is under siege, the Banner of Defense turns yellow for 3 days, then red. As long as at least one Crusader fort is captured by demons, the Banner of Defense remains red. Banner of Conquest. Banner of Victories. So what is this? Each victory over a demon army in the lands of Yath, Grey Road, or Lake Lost to the Sun and Winter Sun lands region adds 6 days to the time. The Banner of Victory stay green. Okay, Hamlet of Sork. Command. Nothing to command. Decrees. You can only have one of your decrees issued for each of the Crusade stats at any given time. Each decree has a cost and a completion time. Some decrees can only be issued once. Others have a repeat time, which is displayed in the decree's description window. Your progress in Crusade Management unlocks certain special decrees. A stat rank-up decree becomes available upon meeting specific rank-up requirements. A relic upgrade decree, which turns a relic into a powerful artifact for your party to use, becomes available when you obtain a suitable relic. Great. And events. A visitor from the past. Make a decision. A small crevasse opened in the middle of Dresden, then a tiny, sickly old man climbed out, coughing heavily. That's me. He introduced himself as the spirit of a Sicorian land and thanked the Crusaders for their struggle. He wishes to help the Crusade and is offering the commander a choice. He can either open up the metal deposits that sleep beneath the earth not far from the fortress, or grow lush forests on top of them, where wild game will make its home. Convince the spirit to help with everything he can. Take care of the spirit. Interesting. Okay. Metal deposits. Start the event. Okay, what's that mean? How long is it going to take? Upon hearing the commander's choice, the tiny old man smiled and melted into the earth. Soon after, scouts reported that several ore-filled chasms were spotted near Dresden. This metal, once mined, can be used to forge weapons. An important inspection. A group of officials from Nerosian is on its way to Dresden. They want to inspect how well the crusade is organized. What kind of welcome should they receive? Show things as they are. Bring the officials to the front lines. Show things as they are. The officials were desperate to find some kind of fault, but found none, and begrudgingly admitted that the crusade is organized expertly. They promised to increase support from the authorities. Okay, well, so those are done. In Kingmaker, you had to assign people to these, and they took a number of days. And the way my game ended in Kingmaker is there was a particular thing I wanted to do that took 14 days, and while when you clicked on it, these days just started rolling by. And every couple of days I was taking huge hits to my skills on my kingdom, to my stats. And so when the event finished, my kingdom was dead. And I was like, oh, thanks for the warning. Okay. So I loaded a save game, and I tried to follow the journal, and the journal said I needed to wait a day. So I waited a day, and my kingdom died again, and at that point, I was just like done. Let's see. Leadership, rank 1. So, experience, diplomacy, 1. You can next rank 25,000, and we have 100,000. So we can rank up diplomacy, I take it? We can rank up military. So what about ranking up? Forming the military council. Okay, this will take a day. We'll issue a decree. It says it'll take a day. We'll skip a day. Time passed. Council of officers seasoned in the art of the war will help the commander. Okay. Forming the diplomatic council. Why this isn't automatic and I have to actually do this, I'm not sure. Okay, close. Now, that's all we have. Okay. The fate of the factory of Stevanius the Rotten. The fate of the crest of the fallen knight. Outpost. Bastion expansion military tribunal. Okay. The fate of the soul shit. What? Oh, I can't see those right here. Alright. Relics. Other. Studying the sword of valor. Regions. The map. Okay. Well then. Events. Restoration. Dresden was built long ago, and compared to modern fortifications, its construction is hopelessly obsolete. The officers wish to rebuild the fortress and are arguing over what should be done first, to reinforce the defenses or to expand the streets to make the quartermaster's job easier and expedite supply delivery. Okay. Expand the streets. Invite architects from the Order of the Nail. The Order of the Nail have been establishing stability in civilizations in Varizia for many years. Their artisans have constructed countless fortresses and outposts that serve as bastions of order in a savage land. They readily agree to send their brothers to Dresden. Okay. The arrival of the Blackstone Company. The mercenary group going by the name of the Blackstone Company is arrived in Dresden. Their leader, Captain Silkine, seeks an audience to the commander's headquarters. This happened in Kingmaker 2. So the system is still intact. This would be my one piece of advice to Alcat, is to take this whole kingdom management, empire management, campaign management system and just ditch it for the next game. Just let us be adventurers. It's the most fun part. This just drags us away from the core of the game. It's like, hey, we're going snow skiing next weekend at Breckenridge in Colorado. And then after you get down the hill, you go on your first run and you get to the bottom of the hill and somebody grabs you by the coat and they're like, oh, hey, we got to go fix the plumbing. Sorry. I'm here to ski, man. Too bad. Shitter's full. It's like, come on, man. Before you stands a tall, fit man whose dark hair is already tinged with gray. He greets you with a brisk military salute. My name is Captain Silakind. I command the vanguard of a mercenary group called the Blackstone Company. We've come from Andorra to assist you. I want to know more about your unit. No, I don't. Somebody... Jesus. Oh, man. Okay. The Blackstone Company is proud. See, I would have said, if I was writing that line of dialogue, I'd have said, tell me more about your company. Not, I want to know more about your unit. Jeez. Okay. The Blackstone Company is proud to be recognized as one of the finest Andorran mercenary regiments. We're not a bunch of unscrupulous sellswords looking to oppress the unit. I can't do it. Because that's a line from a movie. Something about I'll show you my unit or something like that. It's like, oh my gosh. To oppress the innocent and serve the tyrants of the world. No, we're adventurers, eager to get involved in the dangerous enterprise and leave it with pockets full of gold and a clear conscience. Yeah, that's me too. I'm adventurers. I'm eager to get involved in a dangerous enterprise, but I'm stuck here managing this stupid crusade. Which is why we held a vote among our units. We held a vote. All who vote yes, raise your unit. We're glad to accept Queen Galfrey's invitation to join the crusade, although some of the commanders had problems with their units. It did voice their displeasure with the sum she offered. But like I said, we Andorans are free people who cannot be pushed around and cannot be bought, only convinced. All right, get on with your duties. Haha, he said duty. Yes, sir. Glad to be under your command. I had some whiskey tonight and I'm really juvenile, so that's what's happening. Captain Sealkind salutes you again, smiles, and adds in a softer voice, "It will be an honor to serve you, Commander. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need to talk, I'd be happy to lend an ear." That's what bartenders are for. And every bartender in the world just said, "No, we're not. Don't do that to us." The tall, gaunt elf salutes you solemnly. "Commander, it is an honor to call this first meeting of the Military Council to order. I am Captain Odan, and I've been serving under your command ever since the assault on the Grey Garrison. I will do my best to be as much use to you as possible in this role. The foundation of the military is cold calculation and discipline. These are the principles I will seek to impart to the Crusaders. If we are to win this war, we must forget about mercy for our enemies, for our troops, and for ourselves." Well, Commander, your sister Sela is no renowned general, but she spent half her life tussling with evil. Sela talks about herself in third person, does she? Okay, Gary Payton. It looks like I'll be stepping up on behalf of all of Iomedes' faithful here. I hope my advice will prove useful. The first issue on the Military Council's agenda is the Reorganization of Troops. Our infantry has been bled dry. The forces Her Majesty granted to us were enough to take Dresden, but we need more troops to hold it. Furthermore, the army was assembled in great haste after the assault on Canabras and was never adequately equipped. Unfortunately, we don't have much time for redeployment. Our scouts report that a powerful Baelor, Koramzada, is already preparing a retaliatory strike on Dresden. But we can rely on freshly conscripted Mendevian soldiers. They may not have the skill, but our strength as always lies in the number and the fervor of the volunteers joining the Crusades. Koramzada, world wound strategist, the Baelor Koramzada, is one of Discari's most powerful generals, but his personal might is not the only reason why he poses such a great threat in combat. They call him the Whirlwind Strategist, for he is the shrewdest general among demonkind. Not too long ago, he oversaw one of the most successful assaults on Canabras and nearly destroyed the Wardstone, an achievement that only Lord Discari himself is able to claim. We can't throw everyone in the meat grinder. Just get our youth killed for nothing. We need to select the best among the recruits, or even better, hold a contest. The bravest and the most capable will join the Crusaders. The death count is always highest in the infantry. Its purpose is to serve as a shield. It would be wise to invest our resources in hiring and training heavy footmen with shields to ensure maximum protection, even if it limits their mobility and makes them less threatening to the enemy. Captain Odan, what does the Military Council do? The Council determines the strategy for our troops, enacts army reforms, approves new equipment standards, and makes decisions on all issues regarding military action on the front lines. I want to hear the opinions of my advisors. Everyone looks at you expectant. Sela, do we really need only the bravest and most capable for our infantry? I mean, we can't send untrained rookies to a slaughter. We have the right to command only those who are ready for battle, those who can defeat the enemy. We must find out who has the skill and the guts. Contests are perfect for that, and a little excitement for our warriors couldn't hurt either. We won't get that many winners, but their strength will come from the prowess, not their numbers. Your proposal would leave us with an infantry full of selfish risk-takers dreaming of glory and valor. That is bad material for a soldier. The infantry's role is to be a shield for the archers and mages. All they're required to do is follow orders and hold the line until victory or death. Ambitious loners cherry-picked through contest or skill are not fit to perform this duty. Alright, Regil, why do you insist on shield bearers? The infantry is a meat shield intended to catch the blade of the opposing army in its flesh. The shield must be reliable. That is all that is required of it. That is why I would like to see well-armored shield bearers as our foot soldiers. We must have the option of pitting ranks of footmen against a tide of rampaging demons, knowing with certainty that they will not scatter or die until they have completed their task. Alright. Shield bearers. Regil's expression remains impenetrable. I will monitor the recruiters' work and the preparation of all necessary equipment. Captain Odin salutes you formally. Thank you for your time, Commander. The reforms are finished and the ranks of our infantry are replenished. I will assemble the military council to discuss new decisions. And another person. Lady Konami. A sharp-looking kitsune gives you a quick business-like bow. Commander, matters before us are urgent, so let's not stand on ceremony. I am Lady Konami, the official attaché of Nerosian. Here are my credentials. She presents a scroll adorned with Gallifrey's seal. Her Majesty has instructed me to lead your headquarters' diplomatic council. Honestly, I was surprised when Lady Konami asked me to join this council, but I will do my best to fill the shoes of a trained diplomat. Lan. Yeah, strange. I got invited to council too. I'm sure foreign ambassadors will be thrilled to see my face and my manners. Lady Konami, you haven't mistaken me for some other Crusader Lan, have you? I, like many nobles, have been trained in diplomacy and in fact hold the title of Royal Emissary. It is passed down the Arende line. I must say that prior to this day, I employed my diplomatic skills solely to undermine Mendev's international reputation. It is time to break that habit. I imagine preventing international scandals would be just as interesting as causing them. Who knows? I might even enjoy it. Alright, what's on the council's agenda? I hate to say it, Commander, but not everyone in Nerosian is pleased with your progress. Some believe that, to use their words, you are out of control and fancy yourself an independent leader. It wouldn't surprise me if you encountered supply disruptions in the near future. I would suggest quelling their anger. Show the capital you haven't forgotten about the chain of command. For example, you could hold a parade in honor of Her Majesty. If we need to demonstrate that we're keeping Nerosian in mind, why don't we invite the capital's high priest to Dresden for a religious festival? It'll be appropriate. The church's support was shielded from the accusations of schemers. Pander to the naysayers? I think not. I propose we hold a parade in your honor. This is your victory, and if Cousin Galfrey wants to show off in front of the soldiers, she's welcome to capture something of her own. Lan's eyes flashed with anger. Are they out of their mind? We've got a whole Dresden full of soldiers who need medicine, food, and weapons. Until everyone has been taken care of, we can't waste a single coin on pointless celebrations. Yes. What did I do to incur Nerosian's discontent? You were too good. You reclaimed Canabres, you won the Battle of Dresden. You're a menace to the Whirlwind. Your authority grows, and the influence of the Queen's confidants diminishes. This creates the impression that there's only enough space for you at the top. The members of the Royal Council are afraid that you will muscle them out of the political arena altogether. Oh, please. I just want to adventure. After all, if you're doing so well, and by the way, Her Majesty didn't think I did, maybe Her Majesty doesn't need them that much. Therefore, they might try to discredit you, impede your war effort, reduce the scale of your victories. Make some concessions, and they'll see that you're open to negotiations. Lan, spend the funds we have to help those in need. It's more important than any parades. A moment, Commander. I understand that you used to be in the highest authority in all matters, but political decisions are an exception. I am a professional in this field. You are not. By ignoring my recommendations, you are not only deliberately seeking conflict within the capital, but disregarding common sense as well. I urge you to reconsider. The needs of my soldiers are more important than the whims of the bureaucrats from the capital. I cannot challenge your decision. However, I have no choice but to inform the capital that you have disregarded my recommendations. Actions like these are precisely what gave Nerosian cause for concern, Commander. I hope you will revise this defiant stance in the future. No, I won't. I will stick a boot up their ass. That's what I'll do. That's right. And everyone who's unhappy with our actions can go ahead and leave their mansions in Nerosian and come here to tell us so in person. And if something happens to them along the way, we'll have just enough money to stitch their arms and legs back on. And with that, we can bring this meeting of the Diplomatic Council to a close. It is unfortunate that things were so tense. Well, they weren't. It was only you that was tense, you stuck-up diplomat. But I'm sure we'll soon have many more opportunities to resolve any misunderstandings between us. Well, there's no misunderstanding. I'm in charge, and I'm going to put the welfare of people before bureaucrats who are drinking wine and eating fine foods and talking about things they don't know anything about. That bit of business can go away. All right. So how the heck do I get out? I gotta walk all the way here. Okay.
I know the way.
Well, hold on. Are we done with this finally? Are we done with this whole managing affairs? Are we ready to go adventure? My goodness, my lord. It's been a half an hour here, and it's just blah, 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 blah. Crusade Management. On the Crusade Management screen, you can make decisions regarding current events, which are displayed in the bottom of the screen on the left. Issue decrees. Construct buildings in forts in Dresden. Yeah. That's what they said. Okay, Dresden. Nothing is built yet. Okay. Ragil. Oh, so here we go. We can actually build things. Oh. How much do we have? We have 18,000 for building and 500 for materials points. Engineer workshop. Educated engineers and architects make their necessary calculations so that construction projects progress quickly and on budget. Oh. I see. Hall of Strategy is where the Crusade's brightest military minds share their hard-won knowledge and devise new tactical maneuvers that will help them prevail in battle. Hall of Strategy provides a +1 attack bonus in defense and +2 power for all generals. Okay. Hall of Glory reduces the cost of recruiting mercenary units by 5%. Okay. The inn increases finance points income by 200 if there is no buildings that provide recruitment growth in the fort. Only one. Okay. Main barracks. Main barracks allow the recruitment of and provide weekly recruitment growth for conscripts, footmen, spearmen, convicts, champions, and shield bearers. Only one main barracks. Yeah, I feel like we need that. The main stables allow recruitment of mounted scouts, paladins. Wow. Hedge knights. Okay. And a mercenary guild. Oh, I see. And a military academy provides +1 bonus to attack. Okay, and then there's a bunch of attack things. Alright, well, we definitely want this stuff. So let's try to build all of this first. We can build about 2 of these. So we can build main stables, mercenary. We're only going to get one of these because we only have materials points. So let's build the main barracks. We're at just one of them. Okay. Alright, I'm not exactly sure. I see a lot of those are just ones. Archery range allows the recruitment of... Oh, yes, we definitely want archers, please. Okay. Hospital. Clerics and healers tend to... Hospital provides +5 bonus to infirmary size for all generals. Okay. What else? Supply center. Logistics. This advance of the supply center increases material points income by 3. Only one supply center can be built in each fort. I'm going to build that. That's everything I can build, and that allows me to recruit some stuff. And I think probably recruiting every week is going to be really important. So as far as decrees, relic, we could look at relics. Issue decree, not enough resources. Okay, so I got a bunch of stuff here that I can't do now. Issue decree. Military. Units gain the military tribunal feat. That's not a big deal, I don't think. Development, outpost bastion expansion, rank up, forming a diplomatic council. Yeah. Decrees. So all we can do is the military tribunal one, or this one, studying the sword of valor. Required logistics. Requires 14 days to solve. Alright. Requires 14 days to solve. So while we're out adventuring, it'll be working. And thankfully, we don't have to assign an advisor that's going to roll against a DC and fail. That was really annoying. That was one of the things I would change about Kingmaker if they wanted to keep that whole kingdom management thing. I mean, obviously they're going to keep it. It's their game. But if it was me, I would rework it. And one of the things that I would do in reworking that is get rid of the whole dice roll part of it and be like, if you're going to assign an advisor to it, then it's just a matter of, they all take so much time. It's like, just the time is the factor. Just let them do it. Because what happened was when Kingmaker is, the further along you got in the kingdom management part of it, the higher the dice roll requirements went, but you couldn't keep your advisors ranked up. And so they just, it just sucked. To the streets, the Half Measure Tavern, there's a exclamation mark there. So what's in here? Tavern Keeper and Greybore. So this is my journal to say something about this. Attack out of nowhere. Talk to an EVA and hear the latest report. Any lead could be crucial. Dragon hunt, yeah, and a battered spirit. Is an EVA here? Or is it just Greybore? Oh yeah, he's...
How can I help you?
Before you stands a dwarf. He has a stern, rugged features and looks to be well armed. He fills his pipe with tobacco from Garon, lights it, and blows out a cloud of smoke. Finally, he addresses you in a deep, dignified voice. You tried to kill that huge demon at the Battle of Dresden, but you failed. What happened?
Yes, that was a failure. It was supposed to be a clean job. An anonymous client, a worthy target, a substantial fee. But the client insisted that I use an enchanted dagger they provided. I was assured that a single hit would be enough to finish the job, but it didn't work as expected. It was a serious blow to my reputation. And my reputation is everything to me.
I want to hire you for a dragon hunt.
A large adult female? The one that's been snatching people and carrying them off? I've heard about her. That's an impressive target. I can take this job, but only if we do it soon. I'm expecting a new assignment from my regular client, and I'll have to leave as soon as I have the orders. And of course, you should know that this dragon will not come cheaply.
How about a small discount?
2,500 gold.
Yeah.
Paid. Let's think this through.
Oh, jeez.
Are there lots of assassins in this town who have the valuable experience of subduing dragons and are willing to work for you? Will I lose any profit by protracted haggling? Will you? Is there any chance that someone less competent than I am will be able to locate your target as efficiently as I would? No, I don't think so. There is absolutely no reason for me to give you any discounts. 2,500 gold is an honest price for the head of a fire breather.
Fine.
Excellent. Let's get down to business. It's no easy thing to take down a dragon when you don't have wings, so you'll need to follow my lead. The best thing would be to catch her by surprise in her lair, but we need to find it first. Of course, since she doesn't leave tracks, that might be tricky, but I think I have a solution. We need to go west of Dresden, to the Grimwood Forest. The dragon's been seen there often. According to the scouts, this is likely because there's still some wild game left in those parts. We'll set up an ambush there. I hope I can rely on your honesty. I understand that on our way to the dragon, there may be other fights or places we need to visit for various reasons. That's to be expected. However, should I see that you are deliberately delaying the contract, Or that you're dragging me off to assault some demon citadel instead of going after the dragon. We will have to revise the terms of our agreement.
Okay. Well, my own dragon right here says that I need to go visit some people. So, outside. Where to now? To the black screen of blackness. Alright. So what was it? One-eyed devil. Horgus Grum. Where's Car? Lady Konami. Socio. Wilser Garms. Okay. Arcane Weaver. House. Where is it? Well then, can we go adventuring? Regil identifies the belt of strength. What is this? Regil identifies crushing cold. What is this? +3 adamantine frost hand axe. A dwarven works and breastplate +2 a belt of giant strength. Amulet of natural armor. What so is he part of my team now? He is. And what is he? He's Greybore. He's level 9. And his class is what? He's a slayer. Oh, very nice. And he's a slayer. He uses what? Dwarven war axe. Okay. Alrighty then. So what's he got? He's got an armor class of 23. And an attack of 14. Her attacks are 16 and she's 24. Okay. Slayer, eh? That's interesting. Alright. That's really curious. Okay. I like having a Slayer in my party.
I'll go ahead.
Well then. You can leave and we'll take Greybore. He's even got less hit points than you do. The only thing I've been doing with her very much is hexing and an occasional small buffage, but I think I'd like to see how he hits things. Okay, so Commander's Court. Pictrick Ross, head to this beautiful ridge. Never been to this location. Is that the one that my dragon wants me to go to? Mythic quest about the Dragon Companion. Friends waiting for on a ridge not far from Dresden. Who they are and what they want from me. So is that the ridge? What is this? Is this... There's a demon army there. What is this place? Lost Chapel. So is this the ridge? I assume it is. Commander's Court. Sure. What is this thing? Let's go find out. Commander's Court. Let's do this. You can move here and let's give you your Mythic Path stuff, buddy. Okay, he's a Slayer, which is going to be really cool. So, last stand, we have determined that's a very nice ability. And he gets another one. Destiny Beyond Birth. Oh yeah, what's he? Hold on. What's his?
Practice makes perfect.
He's got a strength of 22. His dexterity is +3. He gets +2 to a con for racial for a dwarf. He gets +4. He's got a belt of giant strength. Int +1. Wiz. Racial +2 and a -2 charisma. He doesn't need his charisma for anything, so I don't need to do anything like that. Destiny Beyond Birth, which I gave to the gnome because it was really helpful for him. Destructive Shock. When you miss, I like this. Target still takes damage. Oh, and he gets another one. Alright. Archmage. Alma. No. No. Cleaving Shot. Nope, because he's not a shoot. Defensive save. You found a way to use your perception knowledge. Your study target ability gives you a bonus to AC against the target of your study target Ability equal to the bonus the ability gives you to attack rolls. Oh, so that gives you some more AC. That's kind of nice. And that's anytime you use steady targets, so that's pretty cool. Huh. Okay, leading strike. Yeah, that's alright, but... Rupture restraints. The bigger they are, thundering blows. The sound of your blows are powerful enough to damage even without piercing through enemy. Once per round, when your melee attack misses the target, you deal sonic damage to all enemies in 10 feet. I'm taking that because he's got... I'm taking that. I'm just taking that. I really think that could be pretty cool. Alright, so what is this? Who are these people? The World Room. Aranka, who are you? As you approach, the commotion at the top of the ridge dies down for a moment before soaring to new heights. That's him! Yes! Look at the butterflies. Hello. There's a dragon here too, you know. I'm way more interesting than a butterfly. And it was me who asked him to come here anyway. Who's a good little dragon? Ivu is a good little dragon. You see your old friends and the 3 Dresden adepts from Canebra standing at the head of the crowd. Finally! We rushed here as soon as we heard what happened in Dresden. We brought friends too, except we've only just met some of them. Allow me to introduce them. Maîtresse Ola Devara, the illustrious exiled alchemist. Those formidable warriors, there are halflings from the temple of Chaldira, Zuzaristan, the goddess of battle and recklessness. This is the famous street artist Maestro Aventurin, a pseudonym, of course. Rare is the administrative building in Avestan that can escape his brush. And here, in front, we have our mounted gnomish contingent, the cavalry sculptors. We have all come here to help you fight the forces of the abyss. Oh, are you all going to join my army? Of course not. Aranka replies, clearly speaking for everyone. We didn't come here to march around in neat little rows like all the crusaders who've come before us. We're here to answer the call of our hearts, and we're going to help you in every way we can. We will all do something for the cause, but we are free spirits. We take orders from no one, and we certainly do not join in other people's war games. Army discipline and the grey walls of Dresden do not stir our hearts. Yet I know that you are the wind of change we've been waiting for. In Canabras, I witness your kindness, bravery, and tenacity. I'll follow you straight into hellfire. All of us will, but we will each tread our own path. Okay, so what am I going to do with you? I know what you need to do. Knight them! Aivu whispers loudly. She continues, a little embarrassed, as Aranka and others look at her in surprise. I mean, I've been told many stories about Galorian, and that's what always happens in them. You're the knight commander, right? That means he can knight you all. Ordinary knights are a bit boring, but I know Lane will make your oath really exciting. I like the sound of that. We will be the Free Crusaders. What do you think? Just make up an oath for us so we can be knighted. And then we'll start our campaign against the demons and they will tremble before us. Oh, sing the Song of Elysium. Aranka and the bards join in the song. Her voice strong and clear. The rest begin to sing along, and then... Hooray! I think I dropped something. That's funny. And then what happens? We're gonna get demons. We're gonna have to fight something. Oh, we're gonna turn this into a whole big magical paradise. Oh, things grow near the wound. Wonderful. Oh, and now it's a lake. Well. Ooh, wow, what was that? Where did that come from? I'll bet a jar of strawberry jam. It came straight from Elysium. I mean, I don't have any strawberry jam, but still. The big grown-up dragons in my family can transform their environments like this, but how did you do it? Thal, the wallflower, scratches the bridge of his nose, clearly anxious. We've seen something like this happen before. It was back in Canabras in the temple where we all gathered together. A glowing aura enveloped you, and we heard music that wasn't actually there. Just the same as this time, a wondrous power dwells within you, and it's growing. And my power manifests itself spontaneously. I don't know why it happens. Wildfire looks at the little patch of nature that appears out of nowhere. We'll try to figure it out. All of us. I'll need Maître Sola's help and the others too. We'll set a camp right here on the ridge and monitor any new changes. There's not much to analyze yet. I've only witnessed 2 cases where something unusual happened around you. Both cases were spontaneous, and both times you were surrounded by people who had been helped and inspired by you. The first time it happened, you saw a vision, but now a fragment of that vision has been brought to life. Who knows? Maybe you'll be able to heal the entire whirlwind just as you heal this little patch of rock. What are you going to do now? We'll set up camp here. Our learned friends will observe this Garden of Elysium and study it. The artists among us will start working on their art. I'll help the Chalderan halflings prepare to launch raids against the demons. The cavalry sculptors, I have no idea what they'll do, but I hope they'll keep themselves busy somehow. Drop by in a couple of weeks, will you? We'll have settled in by then, and we may even have something else to show you. You forgot the most important part. Honestly, what you all do without a smart little dragon like me around? Azadas have courts. The Court of Silent Laughter, for example, or the Court of the Flaming Storm. They always have such pretty names. People come to the courts freely and then stay because they like it there and have some affinity with it. That's why Elaine has to give this place a name. It's his court, after all. Much like real Azadas from Elysium, the commander has given a name to his court, which the company of his allies and a place where they meet. Okay. I see. We'll make it easy. The Court of Elysium. Alright. So I've got the court. Oh, and we can rest here. How fancy. Great. Well, I don't think we need to. We can get going. Oh, and there's the exit. Okay. Well, onward. We have a dragon to find. How interesting. Okay. So, armies. We got Crusader armies. We got Demon armies. Crusader armies. Awesome. How are you doing there, trooper? So here's the question. There's a Demon army there. Doink. We need to win wars against the demon armies that we can. Alright, you got what? A whole bunch of footmen. Archers. Oh yes. Take out the archers, will you please? Same with you guys. Kill them. Oh yeah, that's what we like. Oh, I should have used some magic, shouldn't I? So now I can't really use the explosive trap. I could try. I could put it right there. Alright. You guys, can you... Oh, I see you're there. No. Hell Knights. I need to move you, don't I? That's pretty good. Oh, and you get an extra move. That's nice. 1 to 2, 2 to 4. These guys don't have a lot of power, do they? Alright, so what do I got here? Cure wounds. Bring some people back. Those guys will kill all of them. The horses fall over. That's nice. 2 more people lost. Ooh, he spun around for that attack. Oh, I can't go. Oh, rats. I can't go there? That's too bad. I guess then. Oh my goodness. Got my Hell Knights. We killed them. That's nice. Yeah, get him out of there. Pummel him. Ooh, I like that. Oh, and he gets an extra attack. Nice. Doink. Healing. I'm going to get one of my Hell Knights back. That's the end of that one. Units replaced by the infirmary. Okay. Yeehaw. New morale banners. After capturing Dresden, the Crusaders raised the 3 morale banners. The banner of victory stays green while you defeat demon armies. The banner of conquest stays green while you capture demon forts. Each capture of a demon fort in the lands of Yath, Grey Road, Lake Lost adds 30 days to the time the banner is active. Okay. But what do they actually do? Okay, so each point of morale above 0 increases the growth of trainable units and resources by 1%. Okay. A gang of cutthroats. The bracers of heavy hand. These bracers grant the wearer a +3 bonus on damage rolls with the offhand weapon when dual wielding or wielding two-handed melee weapons. Bracers of heavy hand. Oh my gosh, Reg. Look what you get. Dude. These are nice. Oh, you can't wear these? No, those are the wrong ones. Where are they? They're right there. Bracers of the heavy hand. Dude, they're perfect for you. Kabing. Oh my gosh, those are really nice. Okay. Demon Army. There's another one up there. Where's my guys? They're right there. Court of the Elysium. Yeah. I don't want... No. I don't want to. I want to go... He said he gotta go west. What is this? Go this way. I gotta stake this out. You failed to sneak past enemies. We have to use our party to determine where the roads are. Hey, there's those giants we were supposed to kill. That's giant wrecker. What's he got? What is he? What is he? He's a 14 humanoid with a low reflex. And he's not immune to anything. Excellent. Sparky? Reg, you're the man. I think that's all we got.
Retreat is not an option. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
And you missed. So. Sila. You, my friend. Let's do this. And I'm going to do this. He's probably going to be dead before I have to go over there, but... Oh my god, he's got some kind of sweep attack and he hit me even though I've got... Your characters become diseased, afflicted with a condition called ash leprosy. Okay. Wand of removed disease. Thank you, Socio. This guy. He can't get in there, can he? It's like, yeah, kind of stuck. Gotta get over here. You hit my dragon. I don't appreciate that. He is awesome. Socio, where's your wand of cure moderate wounds? Wand of remove disease. Okay,
I will lend you my aid.
Doink. Remove the disease on him, please. So resistance to fire. Ash leprosy. Fails to dispel. Fails. Why has he failed to dispel? He rolls an 11. Okay, hold on. Okay, you failed to roll. You failed to cure disease. That's wonderful. Really digging that. Saving throws, bonus on attack rolls and saving throws. I don't think that counts then. Well, I didn't. See if we can remove it. Oh my god. Rolls a 7. Modifier's 5. It's got a difficulty of 25. Alright, there's not a lot of point. There's not a lot of point in giving the character an ability like this or a wand if it's not going to work. That's something that I think is a serious flaw with Dungeons and Dragons and thus Pathfinder. You can't just be giving them stuff like this and then saying, yeah, but it doesn't work. It's not going to work on you. It's just... I don't have any other removed disease. Okay. Yeah, that's... So what does she have? She's got a couple spells. What is this? Aura of Greater Courage? No. I'm only going to do that because I can't remember if she's got like some ability to use that. Yeah. So, Fortitude saving throw failed. Ash Giant Wrecker deals 2 Constitution damage to Aivu. Suffered 1 Charisma drain from Ash Giant. And I suffered Constitution damage.
Let me help.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have Restoration? Or did you get rid of that? Apparently you got rid of that. Oh, brother. Alright. Yeah, it's because we had the other person do it. Restoration. Get rid of Divine Power. Get one of those. Let's see. Well, we're just going to roll for right now. Actually, I think there are scrolls, but I don't think he has a scroll of restoration. He's got a scroll of lesser restoration. Scroll of rage. Scroll of fairy fire. Yeah. Remove sickness. Yeah. Okay. Hideous laughter. Who can use hideous laughter? I can, apparently. But that's not going to stick on anything. And a wand of enlarged person, which I need to be making use of. And lesser reach metamagic rod. Okay. And I don't have anything. Potion of restoration, lesser. This won't work because the thing is permanent. It's not. Because it's permanent damage, so it won't work. Okay. Well, about to end the episode anyways. Yeah, let's just end it here. Okay, folks, thanks for watching. As always, if you guys dig it, give me a like, a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave your question and comments down below, and especially let me know what you think of this, because I'm fine with having things like disease and all that stuff, but if the solution to getting rid of it is you gotta use every single charge on a wand because you have to roll dice, I think that's a really bad idea. It's like, just give them the spell of cure disease and let it just automatically work. Then it's a matter of, do you have the wand or the spell or not? That's half the battle right there. It should be all the battle. Do you have the spell? No? Oh, well, tough. You're stuck being diseased for a while. So anyway, yeah, some stuff in Dungeons and Dragons has never made sense to me, and that's one of them. So, all right, see you next time. Thanks for watching.